and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news and the players rumoured and linked with Arsenal while I fill my pockets daily.
Why Arsenal are signing Victor Gyökeres. One pure shooter. 67 goal involvements last year in just 54 games. With more goals on his own than all the Arsenal attackers combined. Gyökeres fired a whopping 4 shots per game last season, ranking him in the top 1% in all of Europe. 2. Proper Arsenal. Rejecting 3 separate offers from Manchester United, turning down a life-changing contract from Saudi Arabia, even sacrificing €2 million of his own money to make a deal happen. I've never seen a guy more desperate to play for Arsenal Football Club. 3. Transitional machine. For an Arsenal team that struggled to counter last season, Gyökeres changes everything. With an impressive top speed of 34 km an hour, alongside insane shot power of strikes that can reach up to 85 km an hour. 4. Forward presser. On top of scoring 20 more goals than any player in Portugal last season, having won possession in the final third 43 times in 2023-24, that was the highest in Europe, only ahead of Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard. 5. Mentality monster. From saying that I only think about scoring and winning, to also I sit at the table with the best strikers in the world. Arsenal are getting a player who's mentally ready. 27 years of age and the peak of his powers, saying in his own words he's coming back to the Premier League for the great revenge. I like what I see, I like what I hear. With Batman at the back and Bane in attack, for the price of £55 million, Arsenal fans get ready. The Glock 9 is loading.
Fucking spice! Oh, what? You know what I mean? It must be on spice.
Good morning, good afternoon, of course. Good evening. Wherever you are around the world, big yourselves up today, man. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is well. Let's thank the Lord that we're alive, that we've opened our eyes, all of that stuff. Because once again, we have to talk about this club called Arsenal, you know, like that. So big up everyone who's coming nice and early. Salute, you know what I mean? Big up to everybody. If you've come over from the full Irish, you know, big yourself up. Big up Shane. I did pop in quickly, but I think he was busy, like 140 people in there. Honestly, amazing stuff. So big him up. So yeah, I was there for a little bit, but I was obviously doing Marty Poppins around the house, you know how it gets, and the numbers are just zapped up. So I know that that's a Shane raid. Big up the broski, man. Legendary stuff. Big up Shane, man. Big up Football Locker Room Banter. Hope you're good today, James. Wahaha, my bro. Hope you're good. La James, I hear it. What's up? The poll question needs a maybe. I don't think it does, bro. That's the point. I don't think it does need a maybe, man. After 6 seasons, I don't think that. Nah, I don't. Big yourself up though, my bro. I don't think there's a. You get me? I don't think we need a maybe on that one. You know what I mean? Maybe what? That's the point, James. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how far we've come. Look how much money this guy's spent, and I can't tell you what plan A is. Do you know what I'm saying? There is no plan B. But we're going to talk about all of that anyway. We're just doing a roll call right now. So big up everyone, man. Hope you're all full up of your Irish breakfast. Big up Shane, man. Each and every time. Big up Compost Smurf. Hope you're good today, guy. Pure shooter. Gyökeres. I thought we'd have a little bit of that today. We are over on Kick. Please excuse these bots. We're over on Kick. We're over on Twitch as well. So if you've got one of those accounts, go over and give me a little follow, innit? When I go over there, I'll show the love back. Big up Compost, having a little laugh. Big up James. I was lazy today. Was supposed to go live 2 hours ago. Hey, listen, sometimes it happens. I didn't wake up till like nearly 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? So that's a late rise for me. You know what I mean? So big yourself up though, my G. Let's get his link in there as well. I think you're what, 70, 75 now? Let's get these guys to 100, man. Get them to 100 before the season starts, innit? Shane Raid, big up Shane each and every time, man. And all the people coming in, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Hit the likes for me. Imagine yesterday I've looked at my stream, even though it only got like 400 views or whatever, it got 60 likes. I don't think we're going to get there today, but you know what I mean? If we can get at least, you know, more than halfway, 35, 40, that would be amazing. Big up Everest, though. Hope you're good. You know what I mean? Let's get links in. Let's get links in. You know how we do it. Anyone that's got a channel, community settings, yeah, started in the bando, all of that kind of stuff. Let's get it in there. Let's get it in there. I'm gonna watch this live. Big yourself up, my G man. Big yourself up. If the numbers stay all right, then I might even give the link out today, innit? Do you know what I mean? If you use the legend, big yourself up, my G, man. Always appreciate your words, bro. Big yourself up, James. Big up Shaq as well, each and every time. Make sure you guys are going to subscribe to their channel. Shane Raid, big up Shane, man. Big up AJ as well. Hope you're good today, my bro. Hope you're good today, my bro. Doing the good work as usual. I'm pretty sure Vigilante's probably in there somewhere as well. Quaja, my G, big up. Hope you're good today. Big up AJ. Yeah, man. All of that. Shane Raid, love it. Big up Shane. Look, just talking about him. There he is. Big up Vigilante. Hope you're good today, my guy. Shane Raid, big up, man. Guna SE. Hope you are well today. Shane Raid, good afternoon. Views, big up AJ. If you jot links there, I've got to get off my chest about a guy with a Muppet. Oh Lord, oh Lord. All right, well, well, as long as it's controlled, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, if the numbers stay good today, then you know what I mean. That's what we might do. That's what we might do. Do you know what I mean? So share out the live as well. Let me just have a sip of my water. Share out the live. We had a great show yesterday. Bruised Banana done great numbers as well. So make sure you go and watch that on playback. But I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about this Arsenal team, about this manager. That's why I said, you know, is there anywhere else for this guy to hide this season? Obviously, James is like, there should be a maybe category. Like, that's my point. I don't think there should. And if you feel like there should, like I said, why should we keep prolonging this guy's money and stuff when you're not really addressing the situations? Like, you've got good players and you don't know how to use them. You know what I mean? How did you guys feel about Madueke? Like I said, it was only a little 15 minutes. I see he's missed penalty afterwards as well. And apparently he's never missed a penalty before. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know about before in his whole career, but you know what I mean? Recent time, he ain't missing penalties until he came to the Arsenal. So I don't know what's going on there. Big up Quaja, though. Let me finish a little roll call. Big up the Phoenix. Hope you're good today, man. Shane Raid, I always appreciate it. KLS, hope you're good today, my guy. Big up you, Shane Raid. Suge in the building. Love to see it, man. Hope you're good today, broski. Big up, man. 5 likes. Come on, guys. 48 of you in here. Like, that needs to be at least 20, like, right now. Do you know what I mean? But big up. Big up, Quaja. Come on, man. And there we go. There's the link, guys. There's 48 of you in it. You know what I mean? If 15 of you just go and follow right now, or is my maths dead? 25 of you go and follow right now. Do you know what I mean? They'll be on 100, man. Kimani, big up, my G. Hope you're good today, man. Good evening. Shane Raid. I love it, man. Big up, Shane, man. Honestly, really appreciate the raids, morning views, and the community. Hope you are well, brother. Gunner for life. I am good. I hope you're good today, bro. I'm all good, you know. Other than Arsenal, I swear to God. Like, things are all right, innit? I can't complain. There we go. Vigilante doing the good Lord's work again. We love it. Big up Vigilante. Make sure you're getting your links in there as well. Vigilante or AJ, get Vigilante's link in there for me, please. Yeah? Road to 3K is the aim now. Yeah, of course, we're on 2050 as of right now. So big up, man. Honestly, like, you know, it's not, I don't know, am I gonna say it's slow? I don't know, but we're there. So hopefully the road to 3K is on. But how about we even just try and get to 2.5? And big up Shane, he got to 1.5 yesterday as well. Amazing stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. And how would that happen if no one thinks like us? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let me just try and brighten it up a little. It's looking a bit dark. How would that happen if no one thinks like us? Lee Gunner's on 130K near enough. Do you see what I'm saying? People know how Turkish feels. I know, like, he's working with them and all that, but we all know how he feels. We all know what his opinion is. And that's all I say, innit? Even for these other guys, the fake journos and all those kind of people, we don't know who you are. We don't know what your opinion is. What's your personality? They all just smug prick. That's their personality. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't know who you are. We don't crack joke. We don't hear no stories. You understand what I'm saying? Who are you? So before you come and tell me that I'm negative just for wanting my team to win something, and for wanting better standards for my club, yeah? Don't come in and tell me that I'm bad for the club. Because like I said, if your house is burning down and you're looking at the fire brigade like, are you not going to do nothing? And they're just like, well, and they're just out here like with their sausages and in the fire. Like, come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? How can I be bad? I'm telling you, look, the house is on fire. You're not going to do nothing. These men here are doing s'mores. Yeah? These men are doing hot dogs. What do you mean fire? We're having a barbecue, having a bonfire. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, how can I be bad for the club? But big up anyway, man. Let's get 140. Hey, hey, I don't I don't think that's ever happened. I think we've got close to I think we got to 100 one time. I think it was George. Big up George, man. Do-Rag Diaries. Each and every time. Do you get me? Like, I think one time when he come over, we got nice numbers for the beginning, and then everyone chipped out in it. It's cool. I don't expect everyone to stay. You know what I mean? Shane's built up a wonderful morning community, and more power to him. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that I can do the same in time. So we'll see. At the end of the day, he sent people over here. There's 50 odd people in here right now. I'm happy. I can't complain. Big up TKA, my bro. There's Everest links as well. Make sure you're all clicking this, guys. If you's lot of, yeah, that's what we do over here is community settings. The same for TKA. Let's get his link in the channel, in the chat right now as well, people. Smash them likes. Big up my bro, James, man. Big up my bro, man. There you go. There's Vigilante. And he's also got Vigilante Talk Sport as well. So if we can get that in there, that will be amazing. Congratulations on 2K chat. W's in the chat. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? 2050 now. Amazing stuff. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully that's going to start reflecting in different ways soon as well. And I don't know what's going on, gang. You know, I really want to do like member stuff and that, but every day I wake up and it's just in progress. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But there you go. Vigilante doing the good Lord's work. There's TKA's link. Make sure you're all crashing that link. There's Vigilante Talk Sport. Crash it up. Crash it up. Yeah, man. Dapping's going around. Yeah, 950, man. 950 away, man. Big up Kwaja. Big up Kamani. Arteta will win nothing and he'll still be here. Top 4 is enough for the hierarchy. That's a great point. And we are going to get into it. I'm just trying to do a bit of a roll call and make sure I have bigged up everyone. Because if he wins nothing, then yes, he needs to get the sack. But that's what I'm trying to say. But then if he, all right, so now we're talking. So what if he wins just one domestic cup? Obviously, if he wins any of the majors, if you win the league or you win the champs, it goes without saying that you get another year at least. Do you know what I'm saying? Not another 5 years, but you get another year, and then you got to keep winning. You got to build the recipe, and then you got to just keep tweaking it every now and again when it needs tweaking, not changing it completely. Not going full circle back on what you were doing. Yeah. So if you won the league, say this season coming up, not to say that I ever think that's going to happen, but if you won the league, right? Cool. Now you get another year. You got to keep winning. You might not win the league again next year, but you better win a cup. You better win in Europe. You better keep winning. And that's the point. But you let me know in the chat as well, and I'm going to get back into it. Like, should there be a maybe option? For me, I don't think there should be. You either win something this year, and I'm saying cup double, but let's be honest, if he even won one of those cups, that will be enough for the hierarchy. Just like Kamani was saying as well, even if he don't win a cup and gets top 4 and Champions League, that might still be enough for the hierarchy. And then you really got to question everything, not just Arteta, the Kroenke, all of them, even Bert, because I didn't expect you to come over here and be a yes man, big man. So yeah, I don't know. You want to know something? Big up Kwaja, man. Big up AJ. Yeah, there's the customary message. It does help me out, man. Please like the stream, man. Please like it. Big up TKA. Big up Benji in the building. Nice to have you over here, my G. Hope you're good today. There's the message again. The Walrus. We know what time it is. Marin the Red in the building. Big up Views, my guy. Cook the prick Egal on Shane's channel. I can't watch any panel shows with that also on anymore. My guy, Arteta better than Wenger. In what universe? These guys are making up, you know, that Marvel What If. These guys are making up whole scenarios. And you know what? Yeah, even I was watching, who was I watching? I was watching somebody's live yesterday. Who was it? I can't remember whose live it was. Was it Deluded? I was watching someone. And then anyway, yeah, when the live finished, the next video that popped up was Dan. And big up Dan Potts, like legend, innit? I got enough respect for Dan Potts. Would love to get on his platform one day. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was his interview. And they even got to Potts, because obviously Potts was upset. He's saying that he's concerned, very much concerned, very concerned. We're very concerned. Like, we're very concerned about what's going on, right? Which is, I totally agree. And then he's like, oh, you know, we've got to give him credit because obviously he's taken us from 8th to 2nd and all that. And I'm just like, all right, cool. I know what he's trying to get to. And this, I'm not obviously digging out Dan. I've got nothing but respect for Dan, like top guy. Like I said, love to get on his platform. But it's like, it's not like they got to him. It's just like, if you keep lying about something, if you keep creating that narrative, then eventually people are going to believe it's true, innit? So when Arteta comes out and tells you all this XG rubbish and numbers and all this, and then all of the top gooners, mate, you know, like them birds in Despicable Me, mate, yeah, they're all just ready to suck it all up, pause. And then eventually, if you keep telling the lie, people are going to believe it's the truth. Yeah, he got us from 8th to 2nd, but he put us in 8th. We was never in 8th before that. I need to make that abundantly clear. We was never in 8th before that. So this whole narrative that he taken us from Bognor Regis and now we're doing up sandals in Jamaica, no, brother. He put us in, but if anything, if he did take us anywhere near Jamaica, he was the coach driver and it was via Bognor Regis, because Unai Emery never left us in 8th. Let me just say that. And exactly, Marin. Better than Wenger's last years. I don't care what the atmosphere was like. The football was better. How about that? Because Wenger didn't fuck about with attacks. He didn't always know how to build defenses, but he still built the invincible defense. Like, what we doing? You can never talk on the man that's done it. Because Arteta's not done it. You've not done it. You've won an FA Cup. I can't take that away from you. Technically, you were the manager in control. Do we believe it was your team or not? That's another question. Most people don't. Especially now that you've ripped up that whole team. And then our fans want to boo the guy. Pepe, that was in that, like, come on, man. We're meant to be a classy club. This is a cult now. This is what it is. I keep saying we're the cult because we're the smaller group and we're going against the grain. But honestly, like, I don't know. We're more like the Illuminati, innit? Like, they're the Illuminati, but we act like it. Do you know what I mean? They don't. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. But keep smashing those likes. I'm going to try and obviously get through a couple of comments. And then if we can keep the people in here, then we will put the link up for a little bit today. Big up Everest over on Twitch. I'll try to mod in from here if I can. Big yourself out. I don't know if anyone's over there anyway. So, but if you are over there and you got a Twitch account or a Kick account, Views on Sport. Don't be pagans. Like, come and help a man out, because it's a one-man band. You know what I mean? No cosigns. We're out here just, you know what I mean? Obviously, we got a few people there in the corner and big them up, but we need all the help we can get, people. And yous lot are a part of that. My viewers forever. You know, like that. So, big up Everest over there, man. Big up Kwaja. Come on. Hit the likes and sub. Come on, Gunner, man. Come on. Gunner for life. Big yourself up, my G. 14 likes. Let's get that to 2-0 like yesterday. Don't go anywhere. Why go anywhere? Best show. Hey, I don't know about all of that, but I definitely appreciate you, my guy. But like I said, man, I'll probably put the link out soon. So if you want to jump on, I'd love to have some new faces on as well. But at the same time, let's not diss the people that come on and support this channel. Big up TKAs, big up AJ. Come on, man. Vanta Silva in the building. Sorry, I didn't even read that. Where's my mind gone? Big yourself up, my G. My apologies. Latvian Guna in the building as well, man. Hope you're good today, my brother. Here's his link. Make sure you're clicking it. Very, very close to 1K now. And big up Normski as well. Just hit 800 yesterday. Amazing work. Amazing work. Geordie Dread as well. Big up Specs, man. I was like, oh, man's live. Check WhatsApp. No link. Like, what's going on? But he just got over 2K as well. So congratulations to Geordie Dread as well. I can't wait for next Saturday. Let the doom begin. Well, we will be here tomorrow, guys. I have paid for it, unfortunately, so we are gonna be here for the last preseason game on camera. I'm hearing that there's a behind closed doors thing going on. I'm not sure. After Bilbao, we need all the help we can get. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see. You know, we've just had Milan, Newcastle, Spurs, Villarreal. This is going to be our 5th preseason game on camera. And let's see if we can change the formation. Let's see if we see anything new. Let's see. because I'm not confident whatsoever. A gal said, yeah. Come on, bro. That's ridiculous. He won stuff. How about that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like argument done. Like I said on with Northside and Shane and them boys yesterday. Like Eric Ten Hag shat all over Arteta's. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? It's been half a decade, big man. More than that. This is going to be your 6th season, or someone might correct me and say 7th. I don't know. It's a hell of a long time for us to be in a rebuild when we didn't finish building the first time round. We didn't win anything and we didn't finish building, and we're in a rebuild. You've won 1 trophy in more than half a decade, and we're talking about Wenger. Like, keep his name out your mouth. You can't even talk about Eric Ten Hag, bruv. How about that? Keep his name all the way out of your mouth, innit? All the way out, yeah? Fikel Farteta, big up Pepper. Because it's F for failure. What is Fikel Arteta gonna do? Or Farteta, what's he gonna do? Farsenal under Fikel Farteta. What are we gonna do? So like I said, I ain't gonna be screaming from the rooftops. I'll try not to get as angry, but you know what it's like when I'm watching the game. It brings out real emotions in me, innit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not a bot. You know, when you go on YouTube now, when you see those guys, them people talking, just look at the mouth. It's all AI. I'm sorry that I'm not that guy, innit? Like we're real over here. Like, you know who I am, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And you know my opinions. You can either like it or not. Fikel Farteta. I don't know. Are we feeling musical today? I don't know if I want to get any copyrights. Do you know, like that? No one can do better than super duper thick. Big up Graham, big up Quasia as well, though. Hello, Shane Raid, big up, man. Really appreciate that. And big up Shane the legend each and every time. More like Maduki. Big up Graham, man. Yeah, man, big up. And that's what I'm saying. I was calling for him to come on. Martinelli was so bad. I'm like, bring on Noni. It can't be worse than this. And then Noni came on, and I'm like, do we take off Noni? Like, I don't know. It's only 15 minutes, but I didn't see enough energy from my man. If I'm being honest, do you get me? On the left, you're just doing the same thing that everyone else. It's like you've only been here 5 minutes, and Arteta's turned you into a spork already. Like, how was that possible? I was seeing clips from the Villarreal goal, you know, like where Ben White and Saliba should have done better. Do you know what I'm saying? But then you just got Ethan just like standing around in the middle. Like, obviously on the ball, yes, but off the ball, there's still a lot there to be learned. And it's not like I'm not saying that's not an important part of the game, but that's going to be the only part of the game that Fikel Farteta is going to work on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why are you not doing defending? Why are you not tracking back? So Maduki, I don't know how that's gonna translate, because he didn't look like he wanted to track back on that on yesterday or the day before, whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, people. Afternoon views, big up Phoenix, man. The fraud has spent the equivalent of 3 Emirates stadiums and is no closer to winning the PL, FA, or UCL. But these mutants still believe like he is going to win when we know that ain't so. Tell them again. It's unbelievable, really. How many transfer windows has he actually had as well? And he didn't buy a striker. Even now, he didn't want Gyökeres. So it's no surprise that he's not trying to play for him, even though he's saying all the right things. But there's nowhere for you to hide now, Mikel Arteta. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you earned 15.5 million, more 15.6. So where is there for you to hide now? We can blame the Cronkies. We can say that they're not good owners, and they ain't. Let's be honest. They don't really care football. They just want the UCL money. They've never once put in the 109 million that they can put in every year. Imagine they can put that in every single year, and they haven't put it in once. So obviously they don't really give a shit about the club like that, yeah? All right, cool. But they're still letting this manager spend the money that the club makes. They're still letting this manager just run wild. Because like I told you guys, these men are the plug. They're over there in Colombia or, yeah, wherever, Medellin or whatever, yeah? They're just sending over the packages. All they want to know is the money straight. They don't need to know about any of the politics. They don't need to know that someone tried to rob the guy on the corner. They don't care about any of that. Is the money straight? That's it. And they let him spend the money, bro. It's not like it's their money, but they let him spend the money that the club makes. And we're all over the place. How many more times do we need to be proven right about this guy's talent ID? It's in the bin. Nobody asked for Madueke, so don't try and convince me of anything different. All I can do is hope that he does well. He's an Arsenal player now, and we'll support him. He's here. I can't do nothing about it. But I'm not going to start going back on what I said. And that's the difference. That's the difference between me and you. Yeah. You'll need people like me. Yeah. To even out this bollocks, bro. You understand what I'm saying? People like Aaron, Shane, Norms, everyone. BBK, everybody who screams this message. Because then otherwise, how is it ever going to get better? And I don't want to hear about we've always been like that. Because for me, that's a lazy argument. Just like when they tell you to go down and support a next team. Especially one that ain't winning. Well, it weren't winning. We know Spurs won their thing last season. And that's my point. If there's space for you lot to spew your rubbish and talk like we're going to win the league and whatever, like I always ask, just based on what, but that's cool. You can do your thing, but then don't come over and try and govern my thing or anyone else on this side. You know what I'm saying? And tell us that we're not real fans. Because I couldn't even do the live reaction after the game. I was so hot. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Vanta Silva, Arteta will be gone by November, God willing. Let's have a look at the poll quickly. Let's have a look at it. Will Arteta get sacked this season? 70% says yes. 30% says no. Big up Joseph O'Hanlon. I've just seen you come into the chat, my guy. Sorry it's taken me so long to get there, but we are going to try and get there. Big up Kamani again. Quadra, no way did he say that. I'm telling you, he did say that. He did say that. Shane, yeah, he had the receipts, bro. He had the clips. And the clippers are going to clip. I'm always saying it, bro. I don't give a shit. Clip me up. I don't care. I put my ugly boat on the internet. It don't bother me, bro. Crack on. Do what you need to do. Views, are you Turkish? I'm not, my guy. I get called everything, you know. Shall we have a quick little and this is for the real viewers forever, the diehards, yeah? What am I? Because I've been telling you guys little bits here and there. People ask me what my name is as well. I'm not always just gonna say it, but I've told you what that is as well. So if you're here, then you're gonna know, innit? What am I? You let me know. Big up Tottenham Ranger though, man. Oh shit, bro. Do you know what it is? I was speaking to George yesterday. Big up Do-Rag Diaries, my brother. Hopefully I'm gonna get him back on the platform soon. And it was like, oh, I was doing my show and you raided me and I didn't. And I was like, yeah, bless me. And I pressed the button to go and like the stream. I see it was 4-0 to Bayern Munich. I said, oh my lord. I said, oh my lord. I didn't see none of the game though. So Tottenham Ranger, bro, you're gonna have to let me know. Because when I watch the fan reaction stuff, I'm seeing Donny score that I've never heard of in my life. I'm hearing that it was the youth team out. Listen, I can't say nothing to you, man. You man touched us. Pause. You get me? You man, yeah. Like I said, I like the Kudus transfer. I think that's quite competent. I'm not even gonna lie. Obviously, you need to do a lot more, but yeah. So I didn't really have too much to say on Spurs. But I heard it was 4-0. Like I said, it's not even the results. It's about the performances. So even if we had lost to Spurs and lost to Villarreal and even lost to Newcastle, if our performances were like, all right, you can see what we're trying to do. There's 1-2, there's fluidity. We're not just keep trying to long ball and cross it and all that other crap. Then I'm feeling a little bit buoyed. Forget the result. I can see what you man are trying to do. I like how we're going to approach this season. You can see we're trying to play Gyökeres into feet down the channels, things for him to run onto, whatever. Do you understand? That's why I'm watching the preseason. Yes, it doesn't matter. It's not, you don't get a Premier League position. You don't actually win a cup, but it's about seeing change because we were so bad last season. So bad. So, yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up Tottenham Ranger, though. Let me know what your thoughts were on that game. Madu, Eggy Bread, proper Arteta signing facts. And hear the strippiness that I'm hearing now, right? You want to know something? Oh my God, you never believed. Yeah, my man's coming out with this fucking, oh look, we might get a loan for Rodrigo. And I saw that yesterday on X. It might even have been in my transfer segment. Obviously, I smoke weed every day. Ha. Hey. You know, like that. So I don't always remember shit, yeah. But it might have been in the transfer segment yesterday about loan. Are you not embarrassed by this club, bro? Loan. You know who should have been loaned? Madueke. You know who should have been loaned? Norgard, Kepa. How about that? Or you can only loan 2 people from the league. All right, take your pick. You're making these man permanent buys, and you can't raise up no Leviosa. You can't rise up no money for Rodrigo when that should have been one of the first people we were in for him, Gyökeres and Eze. How about that? Shut your mouth. And then whoever you get after that, I'm pretty sure no one would have cared. Like I said, people still probably would have been upset with the Madueke stuff, regardless, because that is bad business. No matter how you want to try and, yeah, that's bad. No matter how you want to try and cook it, it's bad. Oh, we got six players in views. All right, but we've let 9 go, and out of them 6 players, none of them are really that good. Let's be honest. Zubimendi might be good. Gyökeres, we're hoping he can come good, but he can't get a sniff at the moment. And Eggy Bread, we can't tell me that he's better than what we've already got on the left. And if he is, it's only by a smidge. And that, how was that raising the ceiling or pushing the needle? It's not. That's not going to win us anything. And on top of that, the way that we're playing, Lord have mercy. You see how Robbie had his ears grabbed yesterday or whenever it was by Yardman? Someone needs to do that with Arteta. Not just grab his ears, like grab him by the ears and then smash his head off the floor, bro. I swear to God, like wake the fuck up. Then you got to start asking the question, has he even got the strings to his bow? Can he even change the way we're playing? Do you know what I'm saying? I see Deluded on X talking about, oh, we know we can play attacking football because we seen it. And he's right. We have seen it in 22-23. But is that how we wanted to play? Everyone keeps saying, oh, he's only had 1 bad season. No, he's only had 2 good ones. Last season weren't any good, and that weren't competitive either. And the 2 good ones he had, he still fucked it up with no injuries. Oh, Saliba went down. What, 1 man is going to mash up your title charge? Nah, bruv. You was tinkering. And you couldn't get across the line. Then we had last season with it's because of all the injuries. So what about the 2 seasons before that when there weren't the injuries? Like, stop chatting rubbish. He cannot do it. Until he does it, he cannot do it. Do you know what I mean? And all you've got in your locker as to why he should stay, feel it in my finger. I feel it in my toe. Sing it along. I know you know it. Wet settings, bro. Marty Pello settings, bro. Because you can't base it on any logic. I am going to be honest with you, views chat, because of my medical condition. Every day could be my last. Woy. So standards will never change. Plus, I believe as a fan, I must honor the fans that came before. Wow. Well, all the best to you, my guy, and I wish you good health, innit? But that's what I'm trying to say. We was talking about it yesterday, and I didn't get to even say what I wanted, because obviously when you're on a panel, when everyone wants to speak, innit? And you don't want to be speaking for too long and things like that. But that's what I was trying to say. You know, North was talking about, you know, his journey and things like that. Like, we're not petri dishes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not a television program. We might not have next season. And that's the point. We might not have next season. We might not have tomorrow. And that's the point. So we don't need WWE storylines or some, you know, political coups and all this other stuff that you're doing, PR spinning. We don't need that. We just need competence. Stop wasting our time. 19 likes. Get that above 20, gang, innit? People are dropping out. And if they do, then the link might not go out. But I need you guys to smash that like for me. That's what we do know. Views, the way Robbie tries to make out the legend Yardman is a spastic and doesn't know what he's talking about is a disgrace. Yardman, one of the few shining lights on that mutant channel, because he's just saying it how it is. And he's being himself as well. So if you don't, you know, if you're not status quo, then you're going to get people trying to agenda against you. Oh, you just got an agenda, Turkish, or go and have another drink. You're basically calling man an alcoholic because he's angry at what he's seeing, because he's tired of being lied to. He's tired of the same old shit at the club. So now you're saying he's got an agenda or he's an alcoholic. For me, that's out of order. We don't need devil's advocate. It's a fan cam. I keep saying it. We want to hear from the person that you're talking to, not from you. When you have your fan cam, if the people want to lock in, they'll lock in. But this is what they do. They do it in live time. And you just got an agenda, Turkish. You never see Yardman going on the tours. Yeah, Turkish is out there probably paying his own dough. Then linking up with the rest of the man, them like, yeah, I'm telling you that, bro. I'm telling you that. It's all of the suck-ups that get to go out there. Do you know what I'm saying? Been meaning to say that for a long time. But listen, bro, I hope, you know what I mean? Wish you the best of health, my G. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can always shout man on Insta or whatnot. X, I'm over there. So go and follow man up, innit? Do you know what I mean? Big up Gunner for life. Bless you, AJ. We'll say a prayer for you. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, none of us, like, I got a cyst, or I don't even know what this thing is, going down a bit. So, but at the end of the day, that you get me, like, that we all got problems. My mum, her health ain't great. Fluid on the lungs, loads of different things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, life is life, bro. Like, how, you know what I mean? You might not wake up tomorrow, unfortunately. So who's got time for games, bro? Who's got time for experiments and that? Oh, we're gonna do some science today. Like, who's got time for that? We all with you, AJ. Come on, man. You know the deal already, man. Big up Marin. You well, sir. Big up Marin, man. Look after yourself, AJ. Look, come on. Community settings, prayers, man. Don't let this goofy club diminish your health. It's easier said than done, though, Vanta. Because listen, the amount of times I've sit there and said to myself, just distance yourself. Just, you know what I mean? Just don't let it get. And I can't help it. I cannot help it. But it's true though. If you can help it, then try and help it, man. Thanks a lot always for all your service and company, bro. Yeah, man. Come on, as a rival fan, that someday you will cheat. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like I said, it don't matter who you support, innit? Real ones only over here. That's it. It don't matter who you support. Gunner for life. Thank you, brother. Come on, man. Come on, man. We wish you all the best, bro. Views, you're a real one. I'm definitely tuned in at work. Hey, Kamani, I appreciate that more than you know, man. Honestly, really do, man. Big up all of my community that come and stays. You know what I mean? Some of you guys don't, some of you do, and we welcome you all in, man. We really do. Bless up AJ, legend in the community. Come on, man. Come on, man. Legend, just like yourself, bro. Just like Static, just like a couple of the guys. You get, yeah. Too many names to mention. AFC always, Godfrey. Too many names to mention, man. But big up, man. Big up. And I hope you, yeah, James, thank you, bro. Thoughts go out with you, bro. And we are here, man. X, Instagram, you know the deal, bro. You can holler at me. Cheap viewers. We're never gonna buy viewers, man. But we are over on Kick and we are over on Twitch. Big up everyone still in the building. We had close to 50 and just going over. Now we're under 35. So yeah, let's see if we can keep the numbers there so we can give the link out. Thank you very much. Big yourself up, my bro, man. Vamos chat, hit the likes. Oh, what Gunner's out of here, man. Big yourself up, man. Hope you have a good day, my guy. Vigilante, thank you. Come on, man. The mutants have no arguments to support their delusion. Just tell you to support them. Yeah, them lot down the road. And that's all it is. That's all it is. And they act like you're talking about their family. That's what really gets on my nerves, guys. Like Shane keeps saying, you can say the club, you can say Arsenal. The moment you say Arteta, it's like a gal's last name is Arteta. You know, Money Penny Arteta, Christian Arteta, Rory talks Arteta. I don't know what it is, but it's like, yeah, it's like you just told man to suck their mum or whatever. Yeah, it's like you just told them about their dead family or something. That's what it's like, guys. You say anything like that, Arteta out. Huh? Who said that? Who said that, Bubbles? Who said that? Top Gooners, assemble! I can't believe you don't believe. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get you now, motherfucker. Help me, Zippy, Bungle, Sutcliffe. Where's Bavs? Get that motherfucker. He's trying to escape, man. Get him. He didn't believe. I'm coming. I'm gonna help you. In I go. We're not going to the park, and we're not going for a picnic. You're under arrest. Yeah, you say anything about Arteta, bro, and the top gooners assemble. We know this already. There we go. Let's get that to 30 ASAP, people. 40 people in the building. Right. All right. Big up Vincenzo. Big up Jimbo. Nice to have you in, man. Good to see you. Look forward to you commenting and giving an unbiased view, man. There you go. Thank you for giving your all to the club, man. Big respect. There you go, man. There you go, AJ. So the love is going around, my G. Big up AJ. Come on, man. Big up Jimbo Jr. in the building. Hope you're good today, my bro. Thank you for all. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Saying what's up, rants? What's man talking about? Big up Guna SE. There's Junior's link. You know, we're all just giving AJ some flowers today. and wishing you all the best of health. Smash the likes, please do. Views, you are top, mate. Keep up the great work. Hey, appreciate that, my G. Really do, man. And thank you for keep coming in here, man. That's what means the most to me. That's what means the most. So without you guys, nothing happens, man. So big up, man. Big up Vigilante each and every time. You want to know something? Big up DG2. You never believed. Goosebumps were litten like gitten. You never believed. Big up DG, man. Definitely a regular in here as well, my bro. Vanta Silva, even if we win the domestic cups, thank you, Arteta. You can go. May just keep you in. And I'm not even going to argue with that. I'm not even going to argue with that. I'm different, though. If he wins me 2 of those cups, then maybe you're cool for next year. You win 1 of those cups, for me, thank you, but you still got to bounce. But I know what is going to happen. And when that dopamine hits, look what happens just over transfers. When that dopamine hits that we've actually won something, they might build. We'll win the Carabao. They might even try and build this guy's statue. I'm not even kidding. 1 FA Cup can get you half a decade. That's not even your team. All you need to do is get to semi-finals now, not even to a final. You know where you get to hold a runners-up medal if you don't win. Not even that's good enough anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Just finished second, and you got the keys to the city, bro. Sub to Vigilante and TA. Big up Kamani, man. Appreciate that, my bro. Community settings, innit? And you guys, whoever sub, make sure you're subbing back as well. Do you know what I mean? They say that that's not good for YouTube. You're not meant to do sub for sub and all of that kind of stuff, but I don't really see how that can really hurt. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you have to, if you want to build like-minded community and stuff, then you all got to follow each other. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully that's going on. Big up the chat. Big up DG. Big up the bots over on Kick. We are over on Kick as well. So like the stream. We're on Twitch. Like it over there. Big up Jimbo. Must Fly will be back after 1:15 p.m. If you're still on Views on Sport, keep on preaching and fighting the good fight. Big up, man. Unfurl the banner for all Arsenal fans. We try. We really do try. People are coming in and out. Sorry, I didn't mean to delete that message. I don't even know what you deleted, my guy. So, you know, it takes me ages to get to the comments. So my bad. My bad. Big up AJ. Salute to Junior Films. Big up, man. I just saw the title. I like to call him Fikel Farteta and his captain Fart in Fraudagard. Hey, that's what, tell them, bro. Fugazi. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Farsenal. Because that's what we're seeing at this point in time. We just gone below 35. Let's get back. Let's get that back to 35, and I'll put the link out. Jimbo, thank you big up AJ, man. Hope all is going well for you, and we wish you all the best, my guy. Like I said, there's always people to talk to. Always people to talk to. Let me just get rid of that. There we go, 36. So let me just do this now before it never happens. But like I said, cameras on. Let's make sure there's no echoing and stuff in the background. Yeah, things like that. Sorry, Phoenix said no, there should be no option for maybe, as that will split the sack. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it, bro. You know what I mean? Big up Phoenix. Like that. How can there be a maybe and it's like it's 6th or 7th season? Like someone let me know, innit? How can it be a maybe with all that money spent and with no way? Big up Vigilante Kamani. Big up, yeah, man. Come on, man. Big up, man. There was 53. There's literally 35 now, but still, smash the likes, people, innit? Let's try and get to 40 if we can. That would be amazing. Big up Everest. You're just gonna have to wait a second, oh my G. Big up DG2. Why is that recording thing come on? I don't know what's going on over there. Big up Vincenzo. Big up Dazza, man. Nice to have you in. Sorry that it's taken so long to get to the comments. You know what I'm like. Big up Views and everyone tuned in. Big up you, man. That's someone that goes to the games as well, I'm pretty sure. I think he sits next to Aaron. You know what I mean? So the real people in the building, not just because you go to the game, but just, you know, you're a proper fan as it is. The Phoenix, thank you very much. There's Football Locker Rooms link. Big up Vigilante DG2. Big up. After watching that footy 12th, man, I was fuming. I needed that Shane and this Views live. Big up, man. Big up, my G. Gunner for life. Sorry, I didn't mean. Oh, okay. Big up, man. Well, look, there's the sorry anyway. All right. So before I big up Peppermint as well, man. Let me just big him up. I don't credit Arteta for anything. 900 million spent. I'd still expect us to be back in the top four. That's what I think. I think we're going to struggle for top four, top five. But there you go. Everest, what are you telling me, man?
Bro, like I had to join it today because like last night's roller coaster of like everything. I was in chat modding and like it was such a, what can I say, like a chaotic not only just stream but like lifestyle, I would say. Like I was angry to the point I was like clenching my fist, and I'm not even an Arsenal fan. Like how is it that someone who is a rival fan, who's actually be jubilant that you're keeping Arteta in and you're not progressing, is getting mad on behalf of the realistic Arsenal fans because of like the blasphemy against Arsene Wenger? Yes, it is obviously undeniable that at the end of Wenger's period, the fan base was going a bit toxic. Because what? Because the club was stagnating. They were not seeing any sort of progress. And what is Arteta doing right now? Same thing, stagnation, no progress. And what is it? Another thing? He's saying that like Wenger didn't achieve much in terms of like league position, and Arteta is doing way better. Blah blah blah. But Wenger won cups. Wenger got you FA Cups and everything in the last 5 seasons. Arteta got you nothing. And then there's something that Callum, the Coppish TV guy, he actually put up a really good point. Igal says that he doesn't want to include the first season, like the half season of Arteta's 8th position. But then he includes the FA Cup win from that same half season as Arteta's achievement. Then what is it? Either you have to include that half season league position as well as the FA Cup, or you omit both of them. Then why are you flip flopping? And also another thing, which Donna said, like big up to Mama Potts, she said, and which I completely agree with. Igal has 3 different types of stages. One is that he always gaslights the entire fan base into whatever agenda he wants to run. Secondly, whenever he has some sort of a serious question, he massively deflects to something else, like which that doesn't have to do with answering the question. He gets asked a question, he does not want to answer it, and he kind of goes on into a different tangent and different sort of route in order to talk about something else, or like talk about something that does not have to hold him accountable. And the third one is he always tries to play the victim card. He's like, since it is Arsenal's preseason, everybody is so gassed up and everybody is so like critical about us, and they're just trying to make us seem like we're too vulnerable and we are too weak. We can't compete for the league. Whereas whenever it's Liverpool losing or maybe someone else drawing, then it doesn't matter. It's only preseason. That's not what we're saying. I remember, and also everybody has talked about this in different streams. When Liverpool won the Premier League in the COVID season, we actually lost all of our preseason friendlies. But the thing is that at that time, Jurgen Klopp was implementing a certain play style that was, showing intent that we are going to be doing well for the league, and we will actually be doing really well. Or we are showing that we are going to be doing better in the league performance. But afterwards, what happened? Obviously, we won the league and we almost like demolished everyone. The thing with this preseason is that Arteta is not showing people what he can do, what he is capable of doing, because he does not have any type of second options, or like he's not thinking of anything else tactically or anything. And that is the thing that is obviously making people angry and irked, and that is very concerning. And the same concern is being put by other rival fans who are being realistic, and Eagle doesn't want to hear that. He is just on his fixated on his mind that Arteta is the be all and end all, and there's no two ways about it. And that is what gets me mad, bro. I went to sleep last night angry because of like the whole night I was thinking about this, and it was getting me really mad because in a way I should say congratulations to him, because he lived rent free on my head, which is obviously what he wanted to have in all of the fan bases. He wanted to draw the attention, and he got the attention. So fair play to you, but this is not the way to go. Even the toppest of top gooners would not agree with what he said yesterday. Like Wenger wasn't better in his last 5 years than Arteta's first 5 years. What is it like? This has to be such a big bullshit, and he's just putting this bullshit sandwich to all of his followers, and his followers are taking it like a cult. Yeah, I'm done ranting, man.
I was gonna say, bro, like this is what the intervention's for, to come and get off your chest. But you know, like if it starts to get me, if it starts to, yeah, we say, all right, come on, let's wrap it up. But I can obviously see that it proper pissed you off. And we got James in the building, man. What you telling me, bro?
Big up, everyone, man. Big up.
What you telling me, man?
I'm
How you
good.
feeling about
I'm good.
everything?
With the comment, I'll just quickly on it that it doesn't really matter. Like, this is the final year for Arteta anyway. It does. If you're talking trophies, Wenger had a better 5 years because he won more trophies in the 5 years. But the one thing I will say, Gal's, the reason why Gal's saying this, yeah, is because he's talking about how toxic the fans were. He's talking about that aspect, and then he's talking about like us getting smoked. Like we used to come on about Wenger's 1000th game, 8-2. The list goes on, man. Do you know what I mean? The list goes on. So I understand his point of view. But if he shouldn't be talking like that because it's fired on him because Wenger won 3 cups and he won 1. Do you know what I mean? So,
Bro, that toxicity.
Some people will say at the end of the day, trophies come first, don't it? So
they do come first, bro. But what also comes first is, for me, is just the standards, bro. Like when I hear fans say that, like, because they, like I said, in what multiverse, bro, it's like scenarios are being made up. If anything, it's probably worse now. We've got no match winners. We've got no moments players. We've got no one with any backbone. The wage bill's higher than what it was. Our squad isn't finished and we spent $1 billion. We ain't won nothing with it apart from that first FA Cup, right? But that's cool. You were still the manager. I'll give you that. But one FA Cup shouldn't give you half a decade. That's how I see it. And I just want the standards to be a little bit better. Just for me personally, because like I said, when I was younger and it was Wenger versus Ferguson, Arteta could never. Yeah, let me just tell you that. But anyway, when it was Wenger versus when we got second, we was kicking off. We wasn't celebrating. But now, just because we don't get beat by the top 6, people are acting like that's really something to shout home about. Oh, we beat man. I've heard everyone say it, but I'm not just saying about you, James. I'm talking about, it don't matter with your.
I've said it too.
Yeah, you said it. A posh guy, a road guy, an old guy, a young guy. I've heard it from everyone. It doesn't matter what shape or size you are no more. It just matters whether you're that way or you're this way. And for me, that's not good enough. It's not good enough.
I'll tell you what it is, in my opinion. Like, I feel like there's a time scale for these things, like a time limit. Sorry, like it was okay to think that up until this point. Do you know what I mean? But now it's dragging out. It's been half a decade. Right. He's had more than time to get it right. So now it's getting to the point where there has to be a line in the sand. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like, I will say my honest opinion, I feel like people who were screaming Arteta out 2 years ago when we was trying to win that first league title, or maybe even a year and a half, I think it was too early. The people that have changed in the last year to a year and a half, I understand it a little bit. But yeah, man, even look, at the end of the day, like I keep saying, if you don't win, I'm gonna say I was wrong. But I just didn't see any good managers that we could have got apart from Allegri. Like I don't see that many more options.
Ancelotti was available. Didn't go for him because look what he done at Everton. Like people are too. That's the problem that we have, James, with this club and this fan base. It's like they're too. We get a manager and then all of a sudden it's like. Just using you as an example, now it's gone to James Arteta. Like, what is this, bro? Like, he's not our friends. He's not our family. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I always want your honesty. That's why we come on there, and we're friends in a real life. Yeah, so we're gonna have these disagreements and stuff. It's our footballing opinion. Yeah, and that's why I want you, because I don't want no echo chamber. However, I do have to ask based on what, because for me, you're saying, oh, it's only the last cut or the last season why you might call for Arteta, bro. 8th, 5th. He shouldn't even have made it to 22, 23. Let's be all the way honest. That's how I see it. So when I was calling for it, I tell you what I did do though, James, is I stopped calling for it. You see, like in 22, 23, when I saw how well we were playing, like in terms of attacking and you get me, teams were shook of us. They didn't know what to do. I shut my mouth. I'm saying, all right, cool. It's taken you this long, but let's see if you can do it. You didn't do it. All right, cool. I didn't go mad, and I'll shut up and I'll let you come back in. I didn't go mad. Then the season after that, 23, 24, I'm looking at, I'm like, this ain't the same attacking team as I saw last season, but cool. Let's see what you do. And we took it even further in terms of the points tally, right? And when I saw the Premier League at the Emirates, even I started to believe. I'm like, cool. There's a chance in hell that we might win this title. When he stood on that thing and said second place, feel the pain, I was riding with him. So imagine, it's been 3 years I didn't want him here. 22, 23 actually showed me something. And I'm like, cool, I'll shut my mouth. 23, 24, a little bit fell off, but you still showed me something. So I'm like, cool, I'm riding with you now. So when we go into last season that we just finished, I'm like, Michael Jackson says, this is it. Like, third time lucky, you've got to go mad. And then we've gone right back to where we was at the beginning when it was 8th, 5th. That's how I honestly see it, bro. That's how I honestly see it. But cool, man. Obviously, I'll let Everest. I know you wanted to come in with something, and then I want to talk about the next thing that I've put up here, right, in the poll. Would you try for Donnarumma? Because look, another question I want to ask you guys, because I feel like Arteta's favourites like Raya, Martin Odegaard, Havertz, like they are affecting us getting real players in. Like Donnarumma's there on the market to be got as of right now. Yeah, he's only got a year left on his deal. We could probably go and get him out of there, and he's probably arguably one of the best keepers still in football. Like, why are we not in and around it for Raya, who's jumping around like a crackhead? I think James has just dropped out. I'll ask you that then, Everest, until he comes back in.
Okay. Sorry, I lost audio for a second. Now I'm back.
You lost audio as well. No worries, man. So I was just basically saying, because obviously Man United have been linked with Donnarumma today. Man United have been linked in the last couple of days with Belabor. Now, if you're talking about midfield players, I mean, why are we not in for players like that? You know, we're going to buy Norgard and we're paying 60 million on Zubimendi. Like, it's just silly for me. But the point I'm trying to make is when these players come up on the market, a lot of the time we're not in for them because of Arteta's angels, you know, like Martin Odegaard, Raya, Havertz, people like that, yeah? Now Donnarumma's on the market. I just put a poll in the chat saying, should we go for Donnarumma, right? But we probably won't because of Arteta's angels. Do you agree that his favourites are at the detriment of our team now?
Oh, that is for sure, because he will like die on the hill of Havertz, on the hill of Raya. He would have probably died on the hill of like what is it? Like obviously Merino was his favorites as well. He would somehow slot him in the midfield. Obviously Odegaard will never be dropped for any other attacking mid unless he gets injured. So yeah, like it. I mean, obviously it's not a surprise that every manager in themselves have always had some person who's favors to them. But you have to have that level of quality and show that you're actually doing something. But
Right.
obviously Raya, the way Raya got lobbed by Pape Matassa in that friendly, it shows that he has a lot of deficiencies in his game. So why not have someone who's at least on power close to him? And people are getting so giddy about Kepa. I still do not know how people are like fixing the equation of Kepa and Madueke and Norgard. Yes, Norgard would probably be way better than, because obviously he came from Brentford and it's a higher up move. So he will obviously try his best to give his 100-120%. But you saw how Kepa and Madueke has been flopping in Chelsea. And whenever Chelsea is rejecting someone and giving it to you, especially to Arsenal, you have seen that it does not most of the time work out. Or maybe all of the time it has not worked out. Then why are you trusting them again? Rather, whenever someone has gone from your club to Chelsea, they actually shined. Very good example is Ashley Cole. Then what are we doing here?
Rude, Fabregas, they was all via Barcelona, though, and they all went on to win stuff. That's crazy, man. That's crazy work. James is back. Let me just pose you the same question that I just asked Everest. Would you try for Donnarumma? Because I feel like Arteta's angels, you know, like Raya and Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz, like could be at the detriment to the team because you know Arteta don't want to drop them. So we got someone like Donnarumma, who for me is still arguably one of the best keepers in the world. Now he's only got a year left on his deal, bro. Someone could probably get him out of there, all the way out of there. So would you go for him, bro?
Listen, I used to love Donnarumma on time ago. I'm talking 7 years ago, but right now, I want money spent on Eze. I want money spent. If this is FIFA, yeah. If they're unlimited, if we've got money and they can spend on 200 million, yeah, do it. But I need Eze. That's it. I don't want to go into the keeper thing until like we've got 2 keepers there. Pepper's shit, yeah. Rayner's a little bit small, but I would worry about the creativity in the team first. But yeah, in general, of course, Donnarumma is better than Raya and Kepa put together.
And that's what I was trying to get at, because obviously I know that it's not realistic, because we've obviously just spent 5 million on this fucking Chelsea reject. So I know it's not realistic, but that's my point. When these market opportunities come up, we're never just ready to strike. Do you understand? I mean, look at Man United now. This is what I was saying yesterday. I feel like they've had a better window than us already. Sesko, Mbumo, and fucking Cunha. That's better than us already. Then if they get Baleba and Donnarumma, like, what are we talking about? That's the kind of window that we should have been having. Sesko aside, because you know that I always wanted Gyökeres anyway, so I'm never gonna go back on that no matter what, right? But I'm just saying, just objectively, those 5 signings, and they probably spent more than us as well. Like, who finished 15th and who finished second? Who's just done a three-peat of seconds? For me, that's embarrassing. For me, that's embarrassing. I mean, do you think that? I'll ask both of you guys. I'll start with you, James. Do you think that they've had a better window than us?
Man United definitely had a better window than us, but at the same time, they was further behind than us. Let's mention it like that. We needed more than us. Like, if Arsenal had a 15th and we was in the mud still, and we was 15th.
James, sorry to cut you, James, but your audio is cutting off really badly. Nobody in the chat can hear you properly. Just to let you know.
Let me go back in and come back.
Yeah. Is that what they say? I didn't even get to the comments.
I was looking at the chat and I'm seeing that everybody is saying that the sound is breaking off. I thought it was my internet, but now I see that yes, like his internet is a bit choppy.
Okay. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. You know what I mean? So is mine.
I know.
Awesome. In his last
I live in a
years.
country where we have always internet problems. I had power outages like 5 times today in the morning, just in the daytime.
Jesus.
So I know how it feels.
Yeah. It's hard work, innit? Big up AJ. Sorry, let me just finish this comment. Awesome in the last 5 years, 3 FA Cup. Yeah, exactly. It don't even compare. Like I said, he can't even compare with Eric Ten Hag. He can't. So I don't know why people are even saying things like that. And just for the toxicity and other, that's not good enough. You can't. How dare you? Like, for me, that's not good enough. Like, look how low the standards have dropped. We're not getting beat by the top 6. Like, what kind of strippiness is that? It don't matter. We still ain't winning anything. And then obviously James, bless him as well, just before he went out and he was saying, oh, you know, Man United have got further to catch up to. Bro, like, we just come second 3 years in a row. Like, everyone knows how bad Arsenal need to win something. Man United have been in 5 finals in the last 5 years. They've won 2 trophies in the last 5 years. Like, we've won 1 in over 5 years, and you have to step into the TARDIS to see us win you have to do time travel to see us win a league. So when I hear what you say, like you're in 15th and all that, it's big Man United, but let's be honest, man, who needs to win something more? Who needs to win something first more? It's Arsenal, innit? For me, like, let's be honest, it's not United who's won a Carabao and the FA Cup in the most recent of years. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not them, and they've been in the Europa League final. It's for me, we're the ones that need to catch up. We're the ones who just come second 3 times in a row. That's how I see it. But then that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I have these shows. That's why I want people on that see things differently from me, so we can just understand how the brain works. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, man. A gal come from Arteta universe, while rest of us are in the main universe, seeing the damage Arteta is causing. Arteta comes like Marvel the Beyonder, who even more a bad man than Thanos, bro. Like I said, it's just anti-football, bro. Like how we're playing, I don't know if anyone can watch that, even top gooners, and say, oh, I'm so entertained by that. Look at this great football, because it's not. Big up Latvian, he's bigging up Kwaja. AJ's bigging up DG2. Come on, man. Vanta's saying, laugh my ass off. That's accurate as hell. Facts. Hope we win a cup this season. So do I, Junior. So do I, man. Just so we can go and celebrate. Like, we need it. Even just 1 cup. You know what I mean? We need it. Like, it's not enough to keep him in, but we need it. Need to sack Arteta and bring in one of Diego Simeone, Inzaghi, Mancini. We need a proven winner. And like I said, when people say, oh, you know, I don't know if there was, even James has said it today, you know, who was there around. Like I said, Ancelotti was around. It don't matter who there was, anyone. We went and got Man City's assistant. Yeah, he wasn't even a manager before. So how can you say then who we gonna get after that? How about we go and get their assistant again? Who's their assistant now? Do you know Everest? Nah, that's what I mean. I don't. Yeah. How can you say who we gonna go and get when we went and got Man City's cone man last time, when there was Ancelotti on the market? And that's my point. So,
and let me add something. Like, whenever people say that, who should we get? Just look at Liverpool. Klopp was like a savior of our club, and everybody was kind of being on the page like, who would Liverpool get after Klopp leaves? But because Klopp was such a massive figure of the club, but then we got someone and he won the league. Now nobody's telling that, nobody can take up Klopp's legacy, blah blah blah, whatever. Everybody, like whenever Shankly left, everybody was like, who's gonna take up from Bill Shankly? But then Bob Paisley came in and he won everything that has in Europe.
Somewhat,
Like people just can't get accept the reality that there are people available. It's up to the club to do their diligent research and find that person out. It could be a hidden gem. Who knows?
They're too lazy, and we don't do that anymore. We used to do that with players. We used to do that with managers. Yeah. And where's our talent ID? It's non-existent. Where's the scouts? What are they doing? Cocaine and hookers. I swear to God, bro. It's like they don't want to do any work. Get off your ass. If you keep wanting to run like it's self-sustaining, go and find these gems. Then you're not. We're looking at Kvaratskhelia and Marquinhos and coming back with Marquinhos. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. We went to Porto and came back with fucking Vieira instead of Vitinha. Like, I don't know who's working at my club. And then we got people talking about, like Wellbeast. I've just gone on to X and he's trying to say, what has Enzo Maresca done to get nominated? He won the Club World Cup and he won the fucking Conference League in his first season, innit? When it his first season, did he not get Chelsea back into the Champions League? He hit all of their targets. And we got people like that questioning, what the fuck has Arteta done this season? This is what I'm trying to say. Our fans are so fucking embarrassing. It actually gets on my nerves. Let me just get through a couple more of these comments, though. AJ, when was Wenger winning those things? We were still happy. These fans are exactly happy with less. They're happy with nothing now. We don't get beat by the top six. Who the fuck cares? Do we win anything? Does it matter? We don't get a trophy for that. But we hear it all the time. I've heard people that I respect, people that I know in a real life, not just James, other people, bro. They're saying, well, I know my team's good. We beat Man City. I know my team's good. We beat Real Madrid. Like, it's so, it's crazy, bro. And then we got Quasimodo coming outside the Emirates the other day. Like, Robbie just finds these people out of the nursing homes, bro. You know what I mean? We got Nanwary. You can't even say his name properly, bro. Can't say Mosquera. I'm trying to say he's world class after not even a half of football. Like, it's embarrassing, man. Did you see that, Everest? Quasimodo outside the Emirates.
No, what happened?
We got 5 burner boys. Let me just see if I can rascal. I might even hold a copyright today, but you know what? 2 tears in a bucket. You know what I mean? 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. If you know, take it to the stage. If you know, then you know, innit? I ain't gonna tell you, but if you know, then you know. These little donuts are probably gonna copyright me, but whatever. I ain't making money at the minute. Fuck it, like that. But we're gonna have a quick look. Because YouTube are on some joke thing, bro. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I've already had to wait a whole month, right, just to reapply for AdSense, right? Just one thing, because the rest of the stuff's been accepted, of course, because I had members and stuff before. Now they're telling me, it could take 2 to 3 weeks just for you to look at something and say, all right, cool. Anyway, I digress. Look at this absolute fanny. I've got it on mute at the minute because obviously there's probably going to be an ad. I'm going to get it up for you now. Hold on. Let me put some pimping in it. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get it up for you now. Be positive. Passionate rant from Quasimodo, people. Be positive. That's what they told us. I'm probably gonna hold copyright. I'm probably but for you live guys right now, we're gonna watch the thing in it.
AFTV weren't expecting that, were we? Free.
First and foremost, hold on. Look at the state of Donny. Look at Yardman in the back door, yeah. Look at the state of Donny. Listen, let me not try and do look shaming and that, yeah. But I'm just saying, bro, if you're gonna come on the camera, like, and you look like I don't even know what that's going on his head, bro. Just put hat on, unless you're gonna do Malteser, unless you're gonna do walking Malteser like the walrus, then yeah. Anyway, I digress.
Weren't expecting that, were we? Free to defeat.
Look at it from the side. I'm sorry, guys.
He looks like Einstein, bro. He looks like Einstein. You know Einstein.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm horrible like this, you know. Maybe I'm going to
bro, hairline so far back, man. You can go to like, you know, fetch in Africa or something with that hairline.
Bro, it looks like he stepped on something that's electric. Yeah, he's put his bare foot on the ground. You get me? And there's been a current.
Yeah, the Home Alone thing, you know.
Sorry, look, James,
remember that guy
let me bring James back in as well. Sorry about this. Hey, this is crazy work. Let me take this off.
You know the guy who got electrocuted in Home Alone?
Mom. Yeah, he got fucked up, bro. Look at this, Donny. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, be positive. Yeah, I think James, you're more of a positive fan as well. Yeah, big up the legend that is Kyle as well. And good. You're more of a positive fan as well, James. Yeah. Have you been impressed by what you've seen in pre-season? Let me just ask you that before I continue.
Hey, I'm a positive fan, but I'm not a deluded fan. Yeah, this guy's going over the top. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. But
have you seen this already?
Yeah, I've seen it. But he's going way over the top, man.
I'm not even going to play the whole thing because obviously we know we're going to hold the copyright. But just to give you a taste of what's going on over
there. A friendly, full house at the Emirates. Didn't go to plan, did it?
No. Before I dissect the game, first of all, aren't we happy we got our Robbie back?
Like, what is this?
Cheerleaders, bro. Cheerleaders.
What is this? That he hasn't been at the house all week. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's the first time he's getting some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Look, the walrus is doing. Look at the gum to teeth ratio. The walrus is walrusing. But anyway, let me just continue. We got our Robbie back.
Look at around the world. It comes back to the Bronx of North London.
The Bronx of North London. What is that with this guy?
He went back to his yard in Jamaica first. Right. The next big thing. Congratulations to all the Arsenal women and the England women.
Oh my God, this is so hard to watch. Hold on, let me just try and forward it a little bit. Sorry.
And what's positive that those women, to everyone, positive feelings. Man, what an inspirational figure! Yeah,
positive feelings.
There's diversity in everything. There's still a long way to go for women fighting.
What are you talking about? Well, they were cheering them like cheerleaders.
I'm going to go to the game now.
Well, they were brilliant, but what about the men?
We're going to go to the game.
Also, we want to see the men do something.
Right, Robbie. That is just, the game don't mean anything, right?
Oh,
You've got to look at the positives. First of all, I want to see if Robbie's still down with the programme. Who's this?
Look at
the England woman managers favourite artist.
Burner Boy. I didn't notice he's got his head down. I mean,
let's look at the positives, right? One second.
Hurry up, man.
What that game showed, we have 5 burner boys that we're going to unleash this season. Right?
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? Yeah, I don't know about any of you guys, right? I don't know about. I don't even know if I can watch it. He said Martin Odegaard. He says Mosquera, right? He's only just been here 5 minutes. Who else does he say? Nanwary. Can't even say his name right. I can't even remember. Magales. We've got 5 burner boys to unleash in the season. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're up against. Like, we've been shit all pre-season. We've had no ideas. We can't score in open play. 2 goals in 5 games in open play. But let's be positive, guys. Yeah? It's all about the fucking emotions. It's all about if I'm convinced that everyone's like feeling the vibe and the journey and forget about the destination. I don't even know if I can continue playing this. This guy is just embarrassing to me. I got legends on the screen anyway.
Bro, you should have seen like Yardman's face, man. That reeks of pain. It hurts him to watch this happen in front of his eyes.
Do you know what that reminds me of? You know, like if any of you guys, we're all from little areas and like, wherever you're from, in your life, yeah, that reminds me of like a little nitty on the street. You see, like if you see like the little crackheads and they're asking for money, but they're coming along and they're saying, I'm gonna wash your car or I can do tricks, and everyone's like, yeah, go on, cracky, do your tricks, and he's doing backflips and he's dancing, and we're ready to give him a couple of quid at the end of it. That's how they were cheering him. It's embarrassing for me. Let's be positive. What is there to be positive about watching that team? It's like pulling teeth. But anyway, we've got 2 new people in the building. Let me start off with Kyle. Thank you for jumping on, my bro. Hope you're well. How have you been? You know, what have you got to say today, my friend?
Views. Big up to your brother. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. Views. As you've noticed, I have stayed quiet for the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said to myself, I give Arsenal a chance. I give this fan base a chance to prove me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. We're a week away now to the new Premier League starting. Mm-hmm. Now I'm back. Because once again, I have been let down as usual. Mm. I'm here to speak facts. And the fact of the matter is very simple, views. I looked at this transfer window that we've just had. And I'm here, this is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Unbelievable business. We're going to win the league title because we have a striker. We're going to dominate European football because we have a striker. Mm-hmm. We are dominating fuck all. There's one for you. Take that. Because I'm telling you here that these players in today's game are way overhyped. Mm-hmm. I have seen footballers. When you have Gyökeres, I probably don't even know how to pronounce his name. Gyökeres, we all know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Sespo. When I see our club being linked to those 2 strikers, as if they're the 2 best strikers in world football today. If they're the 2 best strikers in world football today, football is finished. We are now after buying Gyökeres. Let's see how he goes. I'm predicting he won't score more than 15 goals all season. That's my prediction. Mm-hmm. Now, we have Norney. Let's not talk about Madwiki. The fuck is he bringing to the club? You might as well stuck with fucking Sterling. Mm. It's embarrassing what's going on. Norgard in midfield, 31 years of age. He's going to win us a league title. Zubimendi. I'm not able to run, but I'll tell you one thing. I run faster than him. But the common denominator that we can say here all day top of football players. Yeah. Common denominator here, people, is Mikel Arteta. Mm-hmm. Until Mikel Arteta gets away from this club, we are winning nothing. I'm kind of bored because I know that we're going into another season of failure. Yep. And I'm listening to Egal and all these fellas talking absolute shite about the club that I have loved and supported for the last 40 years of my life.
Right.
I have seen league titles. I have seen the FA Cups. I have seen European Cup competitions being won. I have gone through it. I have seen the best of the best. This fucking clown that you just showed a minute ago, I can't remember, but someone said it to me, that he was comparing someone to Thierry Henry that's playing with Gyökeres or someone like. What the fuck is going on with this fan base? What is going on? Is it great to have Robbie back? Let me tell you a quick story about Robbie Lloyd, the great AFTV man. I fucking confronted Robbie Lloyd about Mizu Ozil all those years ago. And I told him a few fucking facts that he did not like. And we had a massive argument. And I was kind of escorted from him. That video was never put up on his page or on his YouTube channel because I made fucking shit of him. That's why. And I'm telling you, views, that I'm going over to a few games this season. The great man himself, Aaron, I will be sitting beside Aaron for one of the games, and I am chasing down any of those fucking frauds off AFTV, and I'm turning my phone on, and I'm saying to him, let's talk facts. Let's spit out facts.
Right.
These men have big fucking stages. big platforms. And all they're doing is filling up the young supporters of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Lee Judges, I call Lee Judges out every time I call him out because he's a fucking flip-flop and he thinks he's some kind of gangster from some fucking Guy Ritchie film. Fuck off, you absolute flip-flop. Like the fucking rest of them. And I'm telling you, views, I'm coming for him because I'm sick to death of them feeding this shite. The stuff that you just tried to show us is absolutely embarrassing to Arsenal Football Club, to the great men that built it from day one up to what it is. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see fans like this.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell it as it is, and I'm telling people, and you can all come back to me because that I'm here. My face is on screen. We are winning fucking nothing this season. And it's unacceptable. £1 billion spent on an average fucking squad that's going to win nothing. Mikel Arteta is not the man, people. I'm sorry to say this to the fan base that's out there that loves him. He's not the man. It's breaking my heart. I'm not looking forward to this season. It's going to be another fucking repeat. We're on a roundabout and there's no getting off us.
Yeah.
I just here to say is calm the fuck down. Look at the players of what they are. They're average players, doing their best. Look at fair play to them if that's all they have. We don't have any world-class players. Don't give a fuck what anyone said. Talk about Saka, Salim, not world-class. Not world-class. Max Storm, I'm listening about Max Storm for the last few weeks. A 15-year-old boy. And they're trying to make him out to be the next Zinedine Zidane. Calm the fuck down. Talk about Max Storman in 10 years' time. See what
he shouldn't be featuring this season. That's what I would say. He shouldn't be featuring this season.
Yeah, but why is everybody talking about? He's a 15-year-old teenage boy. Let him be.
You know why, Carl? Because they're all bloody. They need anything to be happy about. We're getting happy to finish second. We're getting happy that we're not getting beat by some of the other teams. That's all it takes these days. But let me bring in Dr. Seymour anyway. Not to cut you off, mate, but obviously he's been waiting patiently as well. Hasn't spoken yet. How are you doing today, Doctor? Hope you're good. The chest, man.
Mate, thank you. Well, I mean, look, I was just listening to, to the symphony coming out of Kyle's mouth because, really and truly, are you familiar with who was that? Keegan-Michael Key back in the day when he was Obama's anger impersonator? And you recall that? Because let me tell you, Kyle Walsh right here, he is the Arsenal anger impersonator. Man, Kyle, mate, I'm telling you, you are locked in, man. You really are. And I mean, not really much else to say outside of that. I would say maybe outside maybe the 2 or 3 things probably outside of that is that with respect to talent ID, it should be very disconcerting. If you're the biggest, Arteta sexual top gooner, if you want to see Arteta launched into outer space. Or if you're somewhere in between where you're still kind of figuring out, where you, again, I find it absolutely hysterical how people are still trying to see whether or not they're on the fence with this manager, as if there hasn't been the last 6 years worth of a litmus to identify whether or not he's good or if he's shit. And there are still people that are still questioning and still trying to figure that out.
Sorry to just jump in. Every time you're talking, like at the end of the set, I'm hearing burr.
Like a frog croaking.
Like one of those fake voices, like when someone's trying to prank call you on the phone. I don't know what's going on today, man. The internet.
Yeah, you might need to mute and unmute, Dr. Seymour.
For quite a while. I've just seen someone pop in the chat, so just please bear with me.
What is this?
Maybach
music.
Come on.
I like this Maybach music.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, we know what time it is. A man like E-Ross comes in the building, so big himself up each and every time. Big up Kamani, AJ, that 8-2 fashion. I celebrated those 2 goals like we won. The Chelsea one wasn't great though. Wenger's 1000th game. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we have been embarrassed in that, but like I said, man, it's not enough for me to look at this guy like he's Jesus of Nazareth, especially when I'm looking at your, you know what I mean? And for me, you've had 2 good seasons out of, apparently it's 6th going on to 7 full seasons. So in terms of relaxing and patience and one more year, I just don't know where that comes from. It's nearly 10 seasons and we're still figuring it out. There's still pieces of the jigsaw missing. So anyway, I digress. I just want to get through a couple more of these comments and I'll bring you guys back in. Everest and James, I know you've been waiting patiently. Big yourself up. 46 watching, not anymore, just under 30. So I need you guys to smash it up and like it. You know what I mean? Like the video. Make sure you're subbing to all of these guys as well on the screen. Man said I'm half new, half hybrid. Big up James. Listen, James is always here, bro. And that's what I rate as well. Do you know what I mean? Always here, standing 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we don't have an echo chamber over here. It's the intervention. It's for everybody to come and get their rocks off. Pause. AJ, facts, they are both rubbish. I get it. Yes, it was. Sadly, I'll leave this one. James, I wouldn't say that because you agree if he wins nothing, he must be sacked this season. If he wins nothing, I mean, I don't know who's going to sit there and say he shouldn't be sacked. If he wins absolutely nothing and maybe just gets top 4, like if anyone's still calling for him to be here after that, I just don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. Norgard 11 million and 52 million on Madweke, 63 M's that could have been used to get Eze and Lookman. This is why, for me, Arteta's a clown. And I want to just ask and I'm going to come to Everest and James now, and I'll bring the other guys back in. I just want to talk to you guys quickly about this. I think it's rubbish. Yeah, the new rumors coming out about this Rodrigo loan. Yeah, the only reason why I want to talk about it is because it's fucking embarrassing. What do you mean a loan when we've spent nearly 70 million quid on players that nobody asked for? Why have we not put down 70 million Great British pounds and tried to get Rodrigo out of Madrid if that's really what you wanted to do? So for me, and it come from the African gooner as well. So he ain't got no proper source, so I don't believe it, right? But I'm just saying, how embarrassing is that? I'll start with you, Everest. I mean, you're a Liverpool fan anyway. You guys might be in for Rodrigo. I mean, talk to me about what you know about it and talk to me about, you know, a loan deal for Arsenal.
Bro, there will not be any loans. Either he goes on a sale or Xabi Alonso convinces him to stay and he will fight for his position, or he will play in the right wing. Like, he'll be like the good boy he is. If Alonso convinces him, or is going to like completely move away. But there is no loan business. The last loan you had was Odegaard, because Odegaard wasn't getting any position in the midfield in Madrid. So he was like their, you know, stopgap. Like, okay, you can just go over there, go. He was in, I think, like Sociedad or somewhere before coming to Arsenal. And, you know, when Arsenal saw that, okay, we can try to get him. So they just let him go. Madrid would not let their promising prospect go on a loan. They can probably, you know, miss them by, you know, sell, but they will not loan someone out. And even for Liverpool, I don't think he will ever be loaned to Liverpool. He will have to be bought into Liverpool. And he will cost a lot of money as well as wages. So I'm not assuming that would be the case, because like there's more chance of Barcola coming in than Rodrigo on the left.
That's crazy as well. And the money might even be somewhat similar. Let me ask James, obviously trying to be mindful of the fact that everyone needs to speak. What do you think about that, man? The news about Rodrigo and what we've been chatting about, bro?
Do you know what? I agree with Everlast, yeah, that most likely it won't be a loan. A loan won't happen. It's more likely to be a permanent signing. But in this day and age of football, you just never know. If Rodrigo's like, I want to leave, I could see the loan thing being a thing, because Arsenal did it with Raya, and teams have been doing that. It's like the Kvaratskhelia deal got done behind closed doors before January, before it came out to everyone. It was already done. So, but yeah, I would take Rodrigo all day. I don't think he's as good as people think he is. I think he's a little bit overrated. But then again, he did have to play on the right, not in his preferred position on the left. So it reminds me of the Sanchez signing. So I'm all in for that. Like, I would love to see Rodrigo. We all wanted Rodrigo, Eze, and Gyökeres when the transfer window opened, and I ain't changed it. I want those two walking through the door.
Yeah.
Or what have we been doing, letting Kudus go to Tottenham? What have we been doing, not getting Lookman? Like the Noni thing. One last thing, and I'll let everyone else go. The Noni thing is, I think because they bought so many older players, I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just saying, I feel like they needed to get a player that was young, who has a bit of a resale in them. Because everyone else we ain't getting no money back for Norgard. we ain't getting no money back for certain players. So I think that's why they went for Noni for a squad depth.
Okay. Let me ask you, I mean, obviously, I more or less know your response, man. But obviously, we're getting linked now with a loan move for Rodrigo. Is it all bollocks? Would you want the player? I mean, what's your thoughts on it, bro?
Yeah, first of all, I think it's a lot of bollocks.
It's an obligation. It's an obligation to buy at the end. By the way, it's a loan with an obligation to buy next season. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no worries. Go on, Carl.
I think it's a lot of bollocks myself. I don't think we're ever going to get Rodrigo. Rodrigo, yeah, good player, but again, I agree. He's overrated, a bit overrated. He's not as good as what people think that says he is. But look, I'd like him to be at the club, obviously. But then again, you have to factor in his wages. I'd say if he did come, there'd be severe amount of wages spent on him. So, and you know the problem we have with wages.
Yeah.
If it's a loan spell and we can buy him at the end of it, look, it's all rumours. I can't see it happening. I think it's a lot of bollocks. I think it's been a lot of bollocks all summer talking about Rodrigo. I can't understand why we just don't go and get fucking Eze. I can't understand what the bullshit is about.
Yeah.
Just go and get him. Look, we're a serious bother. And I just want to say this. Talk about left wing. What's going on out the left wing? I've been screaming for the last 2 to 3 years, Martinelli, get the fuck out of the club. He's had his time. He's not good enough. Maybe the manager, maybe it's under Arteta, maybe he would flourish under a new manager. I just don't see it. I'm sick looking at him. Headless chicken, head into the ground, running anywhere, and no end product. Why? I've been hearing that Trossard was on the way out. Why is he still at the club? People, a fan favorite, not a fan favorite of mine. I don't like him. Outdoor. So the left wing is a serious problem. Now we're talking about Madwiki playing out in the left wing. You might have me playing out in the left wing. So we talk about Rodrigo and Eze. I would have loved either one of them to come. But I think the Rodrigo thing is not going to happen. But why not go get Eze? I just fucking club drives me insane.
Yeah. It's all gone dead quiet as well. And they were saying with the Madueke stuff that it's not going to affect Eze. Well, it looked like it did, didn't it? Or it looked like it might still. I mean, they're obviously trying to play a little bit of hardball, letting the clause run out so that they can lowball it again, which for me is embarrassing, but whatever. The fact that Maddison's now been injured, it might open it up for Spurs to try and make a bid. That's the kind of thing worrying me at this point in time. But let me bring it on to Dr. Seymour. We've been waiting patiently. Thank you, my bro. What do you think about, what we've been talking about, Rodrigo loan? Is it a load of bollocks? What's your thoughts on that left wing side as well?
Yeah, so first I just want to clarify. Do I still got Beelzebub lurking in the studio here?
Yeah, right at the end, but it's not too bad. It's not like we can't hear you. It's just like a little burp. It's really small. But go on, say what you need to say.
That's spooky as shit. Yeah. So look, I mean, as I mentioned several months ago, I personally don't rate Rodrigo. I know this is going to be a massive hot take, but I personally don't rate him. I find him. So I can't recall exactly who had mentioned with respect to Alexis, but I do. I understand the. I understand the similarity of why Alexis is coming into contention here, but the difference I personally feel is that Alexis was a dog. I mean, he was someone that you could throw in in the favelas in Santiago, and he would he would come out on top. I don't feel the same about Rodrigo. And it's very possible that perhaps he's just like a different character and persona. Perhaps he is waiting for that opportunity to be able to, rather to shine, being like the star man, as opposed to perhaps being, like one of the backup singers, like on the Backstreet Boys or the NSYNC, status. So that is also very possible. But personally, for the amount of money that is being that was being associated with him, I just thought we could do a lot better, especially considering how much the squad overall needed upgrades. While we certainly need a left wing, we have also other positions that we needed to address. So I personally think that the loan move is full of shit. I don't think we were even ever in for him. I don't think Rodrigo would ever want to play for Arteta. And I think this is also, I think I'll close out on this. Like, I think it's important to realize that that players want to play for a quality manager. They want to play on a team that's going to win things. Typically, it's not to say that every player has the desire to win silverware. Some just are solely in it just for like making bread because they're good at what they do, or good enough to play at a professional level. But I think that well, I mean, I think as it was no brainer. I still think that we should be getting him. It's past the pale of comprehension why we did not prioritize him. But then again, this is very symptomatic of Arsenal's transfer activity and history over the last several years, like where or even over the last like decade and a half, like where we just don't prioritize the players that we need to get over the line.
No, that's
Whether
the best
like
point.
like whether that's intentional in the sense that like if for example if the club had got Wenger all the pieces that he needed to get over the line, and same thing as well like with Arteta, like if rather if the club did what they needed to do and get all the players and quality additions that we needed and we still didn't win anything, then the manager would have absolutely nowhere to run. And I think that's partially the reason why we haven't necessarily done the business that we needed, because otherwise like Mikel would truly have nowhere else to run. So overall I think Lookman was a solid option. I think that Nusa fella from Leipzig was a solid option, as well as Malik Fofana from Lyon. So there are market opportunities available, and supposedly we have like 180 pages of scouting information on every player. So I think it's entirely intentional that we're not doing the business to get over the line, simply because there would be no other place for the manager to run off to and make excuses. And then that entire facade, that entire like theatrical veneer of like processes and the like. I know. Yep. I know. My fault.
Shit.
I'm
Shit
done.
Shit then. Yeah, we're gonna start doing speed panel. We're gonna start doing speed panel.
Fucking 8 out of 10 cats. Might as well, man. Might as
speed
well.
panel, man. No, finish up, because we are getting to the 2-hour mark as well. Finish up your point, but don't get offended by this. This is gonna be for everyone. This could be my mum. She'll get the countdown. If she's going on too long, she's holding doom. Yeah, we know that already. Finish up your point, and I want to end up with a next question. Let's go.
That's what he said. Yeah. Overall, I don't think the Rodrigo loan move is going to happen. I don't think we were ever in for him to begin with. I think it's just paper talk. And get this fucking manager out of here.
Yeah. And you know what? And one thing you did say there, what I do want to kind of grab onto quickly, is you're talking about kind of nowhere for him to hide, and maybe we're doing this kind of thing on purpose. And I actually do think there's a little bit of merit there. However, the one thing I will say is that even with the games that he's playing, like with what he's trying to do with Gyökeres and not changing how we play and stuff, there's still nowhere for him to hide, because people are still going to look at you like, well, you've had players like this. Imagine if we get Eze in. You've got Gyökeres, Zubimendi, Eze, la-di-da, and you couldn't make it work. So for me, that yes, I agree with you, because that asks loads of questions for loads of different reasons. Right. So I'm gonna try and drum up like I don't know, a last little question that I'll run for all of you guys, because I actually do need to step out of the house for a little bit. I want to talk. What I want to know from you guys is about the transfer window. Now, obviously, I know that Kyle and other people are gonna have their kind of very kind of direct thoughts about it, but I really want you to kind of just take a think about it, because the thing that I keep saying every day is that yes, we brought 6 players in. We need more than that, by the way, but we've let 9 players go, and they weren't youth players. They weren't nobody that was just never had nothing to do with the team. They were either part of the team or on the bench or came on. 9 players have gone. The likes of Voldemort, Tomiyasu, Kieran Tierney, big Jorginho, big wages have also left. So I feel like we need more. With all that information, and think about it, now I want to know how you rate Arsenal's window. I'll start with Everest. Obviously, you're a Liverpool fan. You ain't really got a dog in the race, but from the outside in, how would you rate the transfer window?
The problem is that you wanted your striker, you got it. But the thing is that the other additions you have done, it would actually rate you in the negatives. So if you like get add and subtract and do everything, currently it's like a 4 at best 5, 4 to me, but at best 5. But if you can bring in actually like the rumored Eze, and who knows if the Rodrigo comes in, who knows, then it may go to like a 7 or 8, because then you can be slightly optimistic that okay, even if like Liverpool is doing such a madness in the transfer business, and they're most likely the favorites to win the league and whatnot, we can actually challenge them with all those quality players on our hand, and also we may go for the Champions League. But the thing is, he's not even respecting the domestics. That's the problem. 5.5 years of staying here and just getting one FA Cup and then doing nothing else again. That is the main thing. Like, what if you have these transfer window? Like Kenny said that why would I rate any transfer window unless I see them perform and actually deliver? That is actually a very good point, because whatever player you're bringing in, they have to serve you well enough that you can say that okay, at this end of the season, our transfer window was like a 7 or 8, but it's not happening. So yeah.
So, just okay, fair play. I mean, so if you are going to give it a number,
I think I said 4 out of 10.
4. James, talk to me, man.
Listen, I'll make this as quick as possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack Liverpool, but I will say, yeah, Liverpool got Frimpong to replace Trent. They got their left back was a replacement. They got Wurtzer. Well done. We're talking from a place, if they get Isaac, yeah, okay, cool, fair enough. Everything I'm about to say goes out the window. But until that, I think they are getting Isaac. And I said it, I was one of the first to say it before it was a thing. Liverpool will get Isaac. But anyway, they haven't really added much depth to it. Like if Arsenal was in their shoes, we'd be screaming. We'd be asking for more. Our standards are higher than Liverpool fans. You lot, they owe you Isaac. They owe you Isaac. And also, I want to ask you, yeah, with Isaac and Ekitike, do you really think that's a balance? You ain't got no left winger now. You just sold all your wing. You just like, who's gonna play on the left? So I'm just saying, like, it's nice to crush out on Arsenal, and I get it, but I'm just saying, unless you get that Isaac deal over the line, and even getting him over the line, the balance doesn't look right to me from the outside looking in. And then going back to the original question from Views, I feel like the Partey thing was a big. I think Arsenal wanted to keep Partey with the Zubimendi signing, and because of the case which we all know about, I think they had to let him go. They had to let him go. So, like, if we kept Partey with the additions we got plus Eze, I would give that window a high marking. But with no Eze and Partey gone, I'll give it a standard 7 out of 10. I know that's a lot for you lot. I know you lot are probably giving it a 5 or a 6, but I stick for our standards and where we've been. I'll give it a little 6.57 out of 10. But we definitely need to get Eze through the door, man. Definitely need to.
Kyle?
Yeah, very simple. Views gets a 4 out of 10 from me. That's because we got our striker. I still, Lucas, I might be out on my own here, but I still think that we're in serious bother with goalkeeper. I think David Reyes showing bad signs. I think that we still need a left back. Calafiori is fucking useless. Skady is not a left back. I think we need to get a left winger. I think we need another striker. I think we could have had another couple of midfield players, and maybe another really good centre back. I still think we're short. I think we're very short. I think we're lacking in our squad. I think we have bought in bang average players. People might think I'm mad. But look, the season is starting out next Friday, and we'll see what happens. But as far as I'm concerned, Views, there should be a lot more work done. I think that we're still short, man, and I think it's a 4 out of 10. And buckle up, people, because this is the season that's going to wake a lot of Arsenal fans up to what we've been saying for years. Personally speaking, what I've been saying 6 years before Arsene Wenger even left the club. So let's see what happens this year. Sit back, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, popcorn at the ready, man. It's going to be interesting for lots of different reasons. The doctor, last but definitely not least, how do you rate the window, my guy? Obviously, with a number that would be great as well.
I mean, personally, that number hasn't changed for me, so it's still a 2. I very much am in the philosophy of if you're not getting upgrades in the window, then you're downgrading. And it's very much like in the sense that, you know, like in the business world, rather, like if you're early, then you're on time. If you're on time, then you're late. And if you're late, don't even bother showing up. And so with Liverpool, like they don't necessarily need to do much activity in the window because they had pretty much cruised to the league last year. And I'm still having them do like a repeat.
That's not true. If we win the league, I want signings. If we win the league, I want signings. I want to spend 200 million every year, no matter what. If I win the league or I don't win the league, I expect 200 million spent. Net
from these lot.
You know what? Let me reply. Because
you just jumped in on these things. No one done that to any of you guys. So let's just
sorry. Liverpool spent 30 million net.
A little bit of decorum, and then we'll get back to your points. I got no problem with that. Cool. Sorry, guys, only because no one interrupted you in it. So that's all I'm saying. Dr. Seymour, my friend.
My
sorry,
bad.
No, we're good. No, it's all good, bro. It's all in love, man. This is all good space, man. We're all good, man.
Come on. Finish up, and then we'll get what you're gonna say, bros. Go on.
Yeah, look, I mean, I still think it's a 2 out of 10 window. I mean, like you know, like signings like Norgard, signings like Zubimendi. I mean, honestly, I can't even like recall the signings that we had outside of Gyökeres simply because like they were very just average signings. You know, like there were plenty of opportunities, plenty of affordable opportunities that we could have gotten, and we didn't. So I think it's another very poor window that's going to result in another trophyless season. So I personally can't rate it higher than a 2 at the moment.
Now, just like jump in for 1 second and say,
can I just jump in quick?
Go on. I use lots of it out. Go on.
Yeah, no, just quickly. £1 billion has been spent on this squad under this manager. That's twice as much money that was spent on building the Emirates Stadium. And look at the fucking status. That's all I got to say.
That's a good point. James, sorry, go on.
Listen, James. 2 things, yeah. If you're gonna assess it on who spent the most money, we shouldn't even be in the convo. For 1, for 2, Chelsea spent more than us, and why is no one putting pressure on them to win the league? What, just because Maresca's had 1 season? Anyway, back to my point. If you rate this window as a 2, I understand from your point of view it's a 2 because you have got the most craziest standards. Yeah, I get that, but I'm judging it from Arsenal's normal standards and history of transfer windows. If you give this window a 2, then there's no transfer window in the last 20 years that gets more than a 2. And what was the window when we only bought check-in? What, a -5 window? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a bad fucking window.
I'm not shitting on your whatever you're saying now. We don't disagree. That's how we feel.
So that's what I'm saying. So every window last 5 years is -2, 1, 2. I get that. But
you know why? James? Let me tell you why. Because most of the time, those players are never no one that no one asked for. They're never the competent players. They're never the players that are ripping up world football at that point. Declan Rice, 100 million. Never in any multiverse is he worth that kind of money, right?
So what's your rating view?
And my rating is 4 because we got Gyökeres. We still need a left winger. We ain't got
that's what I'm saying.
Go on.
If anyone says 4 to 7, I understand it. But when people are putting under 4 for our standards, it don't make sense to me because we usually do less than what we've done this summer.
Right, and we've let, and this is only the people off the top of my head, James. Yeah, Tommy Yasu, Jorginho, Kieran Tierney, Partey, Neto, Sterling, Nuntavaj, Marquinhos, Nathan Butler, Oyedeji. Now, what are we doing, bro? They're not all kids, bro. They're not all kids.
So I'm not saying I'm happy with the window. I'm not saying I'm happy with the window. We need more. I'm just saying like a 2 is over the top. Do you know what I mean? That's just my honest opinion. 2 is over the top.
Okay, go on, Timo. Go on, rebuttal that if you want.
Yeah. So what I would say in contrast to that is that sure. So looking at Arsenal's transfer activity over the last decade and a half, 2 decades, if we're talking about the amount of money spent and if we're talking about the numbers of players in, sure, at that, like with that metric, James, like that is like that, like you could rate it at a 6 or a 7, just because historically we would never spend as much money as we have been over the last 5 and 6 years, and
Maybe that's how
simultaneously,
I'm rating it. That's how my mind works, maybe.
And that's fair. And personally, like that's not the metric that I use like to measure a transfer window.
Fair enough.
So
That's
like
fine. We can all have our metrics.
for sure, like like so the way that I measure it, like like as we know, like we have not won a major honor in the last 2 decades, and like and the way that I've seen it, at least since that we have moved into the Emirates, we've always been, at least during Wenger's years, we've always been generally 1 to 3 players short of actually getting over the line. For years, we were always missing a defensive midfielder. Then we had played like whack-a-mole, and then for years we were always missing a forward, and then we were always missing a center back, or we were missing a goalkeeper. It was always one thing or the other. And over the years, we have been slowly but surely plugging in the holes as they as they've been seeing fit. However, the problem is that especially under the last 5-6 years, the holes that we've been plugging in with the players that Arteta has demanded have not fit the bill. They have not been able to earn the right to wear the badge, and unfortunately, we are now at a stage where we have spent close to £1 billion, if not over £1 billion, still won nothing, and the manager has still kept his job, and that to me is a massive problem, especially when we are trying to get over the line. So when we're talking about bringing the quality players needed. So because again, like it's not to say that we have to reinvent the wheel either. Like we've already gone invincible. Like we already know how to win the league historically. We just need we actually just need competent people at the helm, and we also need quality players like on the field, and that's something that we're missing in both regards, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think that was quite eloquently said. Like I've really enjoyed this, man. It's always good. It's always good when James comes on because he challenges me. You get me, and I like that.
Yeah, I wanted to rebuttal a little bit views about the Liverpool situation.
Out of here as well. So
yeah. I'll do it quick.
I knew you wanted to come back in. Go on.
No, because you said the left wing is slightly weaker, and obviously we don't have depth right now because obviously Diaz is gone. Diaz is gone. That's the thing. That there's less manpowers right now. You said it's fair, but the thing is, I trust my manager. I trust him to get this fixed, however possible. My concern is the center back, because obviously Konate's head is being turned, and if we don't, get Guehi in or any center back in that sort of quality, we could struggle in the next season or even in this season if someone gets injured. Who knows what can happen? But still, the thing is, obviously, it all comes back to the manager, because I have seen Slot do something that even I wasn't expecting. So obviously, in this season, I trust him to get his job done again, whether it's a Premier League or the Champions League or anything. And with this much money spent, I do put the standards of myself on my own club that we must do at least 2 trophies, no more, no less, because with the money spent and everything. But what sort of standards are the top gooners, the tiki-taki, happy-go-lucky fans are doing in your club? That's some question.
Yeah, we'll have to answer that tomorrow because I need to get out of here, people. It's been nearly 2 hours, but I thank all of you guys for coming up. It's always a pleasure, especially when we can have some conflicting arguments, because that's what it's about. Sorry, you putting your hand up there, Carl.
Views, can I just say one last thing quickly, Views?
Quickly, and then Carl, go on.
Can I just say one thing?
Go on.
Oh no, I'll go after. Go on.
Go on, James. Go on, brother.
Who, me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, Jimbo says, yeah, we have very high standards, James. Yeah, I just want to tell everyone now, innit? Apart from Views, I was Wenger out before a lot of people. Yeah, when Arteta walked through the door, I didn't want him. I only changed my mind on Arteta half a season before he got Gabriel Jesus, And now my head's turning. I'm on the fence, but I'm still gonna give my honest opinions. But just don't think I'm some top gooner. See, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I'm very balanced.
Hey, I'm a bottom gooner, bro.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you that. I own it, bro. It is what it is. Go on, sorry, go on, Carl.
No, I was just saying big up to everybody. Views, I thought you were close to the show, brother. I was just thanking you and thanking the panel and thanking the chat. I'd just like to say, for me personally speaking, it's sad because I know I'm going to another fucking season of bullshit. Playing bad football, bad results, probably hype us all up, probably fucking win the first 6 games, and everyone be saying, "Oh, we're going to do this, going to." No. Don't fall for the shit, lads. Don't fall for the shit. We're winning nothing. Lucky to finish in the top 3 this season. It's deflating. It's deflating. It's coming to new season. Usually this time I'll be getting excited and here we go and come on and looking up Sky Sport. Fuck off. I just no interest. No fucking interest.
What have you got coming up,
going to be interesting, brother, because Shane has started being on to me. And I'm actually going to his house, or he's coming to my house. Where we're going to do a few watch-alongs throughout the season. Brilliant. So be prepared for that. Because if either his television or my television going through the fucking
window. Through the window, yeah. The volcano. All right, man. But listen, I do really need to get out of here. Big up all of you guys. We will be back tomorrow doing the same thing. Before we get out of here, Everest, plug the channel, tell them what you got coming up.
Yeah, it's me, Everest, on both YouTube and Twitch. If you have Twitch, do give me a follow because I'm more active over there. And I use the the stream. I upload it on my YouTube as well. So do drop me some likes so that I can, maybe someday I can get a little bit of the monetization and grab the cake.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're all here for at the end of the day. But Arsenal first. Let's that's for me anyway. James, my friend, football locker room banter. What have you got coming up, bro?
Nothing, man. Just me and Shaq, innit? We're just doing streams. That's it, man. Just hit a sub if you like. Shaq's more Arteta out, more you lot's cup of tea. It's hard to be on here with everyone so Arteta out. Do you know what I mean? And it takes a lot to come on, man. Because everyone's like Arteta out.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work. This is why Adele does it, and he loves it.
But you're the only one who thinks different. It's not easy.
It's not easy. No, but
yeah,
listen,
man,
it's coming on, man. But where can they find you, man? Football locker room banter. Tell them.
Yeah, man. Football locker room banter. That's it. Just on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah, nice. So let's help them get to 100 subs as well, man. Hopefully before the season starts. The volcano, man. What have you got coming up on your channel, bro?
Yeah, the volcano was very quiet for the last few weeks, views, just to see what was going on. Yeah. But the volcano is ready to fucking erupt once again because it's starting to crack me up. But brother, listen, going to do a live stream over the weekend on my own channel. Start getting back onto it there and get you guys on mine. Stuff like that. I'm on the road to 1K, so start subbing everybody. Kyle Watch Gunner. James, shout out your channel, brother. I'll give you a sub there after the show. What is this?
It's football locker room banter, man.
Perfect.
Locker room banter. Yeah, all of the links
should be, man.
Yeah. All of the links should be in the chat. So make sure that we've got everyone's link in the chat.
Yeah, because I give it a sub then. Maybe James then can have it the show about Arteta in and Arteta out.
It's good. It's good. It's not. It's good. It's always good to think. It's good to think.
It's great to hear other people's opinions and all. Exactly. That's what it's all about. So big up to you all, gentlemen. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. All legends.
Legend. Dr. Seymour Butts, man, talk to me. I know you got your channel now. Where can they find you?
Yeah, so thank you very much for having me, and big up to the panel as well. And look, it's never difficult to have a difference in opinion, but as long as you're able to express it coherently and cogently, it's all gravy. And again, this is all a good space, you know what I mean? Even when Egal comes on, and look, man's spirit animal is Bonnie Blue, because he absolutely loves getting bodied on camera time and time again. It's absolutely wild, but that's a different story for a different day. So look, you can find me on my brand new channel, America's Public Servant. Holla back. We're going to be doing a formal announcement roughly, I'm going to say, first or second week of September. And we're going to be doing, there's going to be a lot of like pre-recorded videos. There's going to be hopefully some live streams. There's hopefully going to be some panels and some Q&A. You know, we really want to get interactive here. So, you know, stay tuned to that. You know, I really, really do appreciate all the love, you know, that you'll show on there. Currently on the road to 100, but you know, as you said, you know, this is going to be a burgeoning idea. So, but again, you know, like shout out to everyone, you know, and you know, have a lovely Friday. You know, it's absolutely beautiful here. You know, so just enjoy the weather. You know, and just remember just to, you know, have a nice breath of fresh air and stay hydrated.
Definitely stay hydrated, man. But thank you ever so much, man. We just hit the 2-hour mark. We are going to, where are we going to send you guys over? We're going to send you over to Do-Rag Diaries. Big up George. So go over there and smash the like for him. Let's hit him with a views raid. And then we'll probably be back same time tomorrow doing the same thing. So come back if you want to have your say. And watch out for the transfer segment as well. Big up to everyone on the panel. Been nothing but love. And we are gone, people. Peace.